in this direction, because I think you're going for mice and rodents, and it needs to be really sensitive, and this one just seems like it's so adjustable. I'd like to take this moment to thank my sponsors. Okay. Nice crisp one. Then down here, it looks like I need one the exact opposite. A lot of people say, oh, I could do that. Well, try it, because you'd be surprised how many failures there are. But it's like everything else. I think once you do it enough, it should become second nature. I know this video is going to run long, but I don't know how else to do it. I'm afraid to play an editor of losing all of what I got already videoed, so this probably adds more of a okay. I don't know how you guys do it with family and full-time jobs. You're the real heroes in this business, because if you can find time to do this when you got kids and responsibilities of a business or a job, to be able to take time out to do this is pretty crazy. you see we got two opposing latch notches. Clean them up so there's plenty of movement room, nothing's catch up on anything. Clean up the face. And they're in line with each other. And then we need one straight one pointed for the bait with the number 7 in it also. I don't think that's long enough. Oh. Thing is, make it long now. And if I have to shorten it, a lot easier than trying to grow it out. Sometimes I find myself just using that axe just for fun of it and cutting crap way too much and too long, and it's like, oh, wait, you gotta stop. Okay, now this needs a number 7 in it also. I mean, latch notch. There's a knot right here handy. I'm going to use the face of it. If it doesn't crack on me for my number 7. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to call it a number 7 until I find that scout leader. Told that kid it was. It must be one of these elm bushes, because this stuff's a little tougher than that. Lilac. Okay. There's the number. Number 7. And the face needs to be cleaned up a little. I know that's probably not smart, but I'm not putting any real pressure on it. The only problem with dealing around knots is they're unpredictable, but they add a little extra strength. There we go, bait stick. Now, I've never made one of these and it just seems all backwards to me for some reason. So you got the bait stick, thought it came back in. Oh, I think I made the number 7 backwards. Anyway, I'll figure that out and get it started. And then on my treadle trap, let me get the spring bear real quick. I'm sorry, not spring spear. I was working on last night. Just show you, like I said, those notches out of that tri-stick. This is one of them. It's a reduction. Originally I made the shoulders really crisp, and the reason I cut them off is because when you drill, the hole is wider at the top than at the bottom. And so what I was finding was when I put them in, they were just a little sloppy. And this stuff, I want this stuff, this is your kill trap. This has got to penetrate. It's got to be bad dude. So in order to get a better fit, I actually had to round the shoulders off, and they fit in there so cool and so tight. And this little piece here is nice and tightened up. I'll try to put a few of these in. I don't know if you can see, but you can hear it squeak. They're in there good. Now if it's loose, you can always take and, just like an axe handle, and put some sharp pieces of wood around there and tap it in, and you can tap it in around here. But you want it. Now it's only going to be strong. I gotta take these back out and sharpen them first. And see how that one's turned? I'm just gonna swing it around until it gives me maybe a little flare, a little wider pattern for the, and it gives one out here, this one out here. I got another one right here and here, so, you know, don't throw them away just because they're crooked. Some holes are tighter than others ones. But oh, I didn't drill that one out. So you can adjust them and spin them and turn them until you get a good pungy stick. That's all it is. So I'll get these put in there. And like I say, if one's too loose, you just add a little piece of shaving to it. I really only want it to work, if it only works once, I want it to work once really, really well. So everything's tucked up tight and stiff. You don't want it all loose and goosey. You want it to come down with force and be one solid piece with all these points. So I'll put this together. I'll finish the other board, or the other stick for the figure 4. And then the treadle trap, I've got a couple pieces. You know, the treadle trap, there's going to be a couple boards underneath here, and then a trigger here, and a treadle and a mat laid out here. But this just kind of works in with it. It's not going to hurt it anyway, and I can use it to run some brush off of to make this kind of a tunnel. And rabbits, possums, coons, as long as they can see through the other side, they'll walk through. They would rather walk in. They feel more secure covered up, so they'll jump in every little hole they can and walk through it. Just because there's no predator above that can see them, but they don't see the trap. And like I said, I get that carved up, got the 2-stick done, treadle. The Ojiwabi's ready to go outside, so the next time I talk to you, I should be able to have these complete, and next video take them outside and put them to use. Thanks.